Well, don't mind me. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today we are working on the last piece of the pick that I went on. Now, I kind of played myself on this one. Stupid me, because I was in a rush, per se. Okay, I bought this lawnmower, which is fine, right? Because not everything I get is found in the garbage. I'll give you 110%. I can't survive on finding free stuff. Not survive, I mean I can't stay busy, per se. There's a lot of people out there who are retired, like Henry and Mowers and Blowers, and he could get all the free stuff back as soon as it's posted. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So sometimes I have to go out and buy stuff, which is fine. And definitely going to make good money on this, I hope. But this thing was advertised that it needed TLC. Now, I'm sure everybody has a different version of TLC. TLC to me means that the machine is running and it needs maybe like a tune-up, or needs to be... If it's not running, it's not running. It doesn't need TLC if it's not running. Well, that's what I got when I got there. Like, the cable broke and he gave me the cable. I already threw it in the freaking garbage because what good is that to me? He said he drained out the gas. So, because I was going to try and start it there. And it looks like he drained it out, but it's still wet. Oh well. Wow, oil is clean. Fantastic. So let's go put some gas in it and let's try and get this thing started without the cable. A little bit of gas. I need a little bit more than that. Okay. And shake, 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 shake. A little bit of seafoam. Seafoam, fuel stabilizer, and a cleaning agent. Trust nobody, let me tell you that. If you buy something not running, don't trust anybody in what they think it is. Don't believe a damn word what they're saying. Alright, let's talk. So, there's some terminology, right? You have a cable that comes here, that attaches here. You pull it back, right? And it puts tension on this spring here. And there's a couple of wires. Well, there's one wire that runs to the coil, and that grounds it out and kills it, right? So let's go check this one here that I remember I got from Sam and Leo. See? Cable here. So you need to mimic this without the cable. See that? So what we're going to do, in theory, is get our favorite pair of vice grips that one lucky person will have. We are going to try and mimic a cable. See that? Uh-oh, come on. Oh, come on, girl. You have to do this one. Oh, come on. Don't make me work hard for the money. See that? does hold. It's not going to hold. Now what I could do, right, is I could pop off this cover and pop off the spring. Right? But because I'm hard-headed, I'm going to fight. So now there is no... There's no contact with the coil. So now spark is free. We got spark. Come on, you cheeky bastard. Alright, so we're going to get our favorite pair of vice grips, and we are going to hold this down. See if this guy's telling the truth. Of course not. He's a liar. What I tell you, don't trust anybody. Alright, so since this guy's a liar, let's see what we got. New air filter. I'm just going to fire down the hole. You know what that means, right? You guys have been here long enough. Let's try this again. In order to get combustion, air, which we removed, but we know it's good, spark, compression, fuel equals combustion, which is a running engine. By spraying ether in there, some go-go juice, that's like fuel. And it runs, and it dies out once the fuel dies out. So now we know that it's a fuel-related issue, and it's the carburetor. So let's go take care of that. And just like that, it's freaking dark, and we're almost running out of time. Now, as you can tell, I'm aggravated now because of that. So we are going to cheat. Because I like cheating, per se. Clamping the fuel on, as always. And I'm going to see if I could just pull this jet without disturbing anything else. And see what we got going on here. Same thing, 1/2 inch, 13 millimeter. And the only reason why I'm not doing this in my garage is because I have to sell something. I want to take everything out. Oh, and of course, let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Are you fucking serious? Do you think the last time this fucking machine ran? What'd I tell you? Don't trust anybody. All this needed was a brake zone cable. Yeah, I drain every machine I have. Yeah, okay. Jerky. Ha! Unreal. Now I gotta take this off. So I pulled the hose out. So I was just thinking, right? You see when I pulled that carburetor out? There was nothing that came out. You wanna know why? Because that's how gummed up this carburetor is. There is no fuel flow to the carburetor at all. So like I said, this guy's a straight up effing liar. Carburetor. Well, the gasket ripped. It really doesn't matter. But look at this. Does this look like this thing ran? So we'll slide this out. Stick that in there. Clean that. And I'm just going to stick this in the ultrasonic cleaner too. Because I'm so aggravated. Forgot I put the jet. Look at that. That is fuel coming from the crankcase breather. You know what that means? Engine is fuel. Oh. Here's the jet. That's not going anywhere. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to an episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today we have the... I paid for this thing. Well, whatever. I mean, listen, I promised you guys I was going to be a better YouTuber, right? So I actually started to do a video log on this, and then I had to stop because I ran out of daylight and I got frustrated, I got aggravated. So, yeah, I'm going to do some editing. I'll probably clip this in and out. If you guys get confused and dazed, you know, I'll wrap it up towards the end. But, here it is. And let's get this party started. You know what? Screw it. Let's start all over again. So, in the midst of running around and picking everything, when I'm in certain areas, pull over to the side of the road, and while I'm out there, I start searching. What's a good deal? What's this? What's that? What's near? What's close? What's far? Came across this lawnmower. The guy in the ad said it mentioned it needed TLC. Now, what does TLC mean to you? Tender, love, and care. Right? So that means maybe it needs a tune-up, a cleaning, I don't know, wheels, a blade, whatever. To me, TLC means it is a non-running machine. No, just say it's a non-running machine. So I get there, and I'm like, how am I going to freaking start this thing? Oh, that's what I meant by TLC, it doesn't run. Says, you got to be joking me, right? So he handed me the cable. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this? Oh, well, you could order a new one. I'm like, I don't need this freaking cable. Says, all right, let me, try and... So I just pulled this handle. It's got compression. All right? No big deal. So I says, all right, you know what? I'm going to hold this here, and you start the machine. Oh, it's got no gas in it. All right, put some gas in it. Oh, no. I don't have any. I ran it dry. I promise you it's a good machine. Yada, yada, yada. So, the air filter's new. Spark plug's new. Oil's clean. Right? So, I'm trying to think of probably... Because I was just aggravated at that point. I'm like, alright, this guy's probably screwing me. But I handed him the money anyway. And, went to go pull the carburetor off. You know what? Let's start all over again. I'll edit in and we'll let the video take off from there. But when you buy something from somebody, it's not running, it is not running. Do not take their word for anything. Now, luckily, I didn't pay much for it, but that's the point. I mean, that's not the point. That is not the point. So I'm just, whatever. So anyway, let's go through this machine, right? It's definitely going to need a carburetor because the one in there is garbage. So, I have two of them. I have a brand new one. And I have one that's been thoroughly cleaned out, and I put through my ultrasonic cleaner when I was doing something else. Don't mind the dirt on the inside. I probably should have cleaned it off, but that's life. So let me get you on the stand, then we'll go from there. Alright, so here we are. 5/16, and we're free. Nice brand new air filter. Cost a whopping $1. Well, that's what I get them for. I'm going to try and stay positive on this. These three 5/16 screws. One, two, and the third that I removed. I wonder, can you guys get a better view? Oh, that'll be fine. You know what? I was trying to snake this out originally. Let's not snake it out. So above the carburetor is this little plastic cover. Oh, it comes right off. Don't even need to do that. Let's remove the housing a little bit. You don't have to, but I'm going to. It's 2 little screws. Comes right off. Why not? Oh look, it's loose. Because somebody's been in here. Did they break that? No, they didn't. Alright, so that's a good thing. So here's the carburetor. Get a good view right here. Alright. Automatic choke leverage, which I feel is not hooked up. Should be a little springy. And I think he tried to rebuild this like an idiot. It's $8. Oh look, this spring isn't hooked up. Alright. So we'll keep this moving. Put that there. Can you guys see that? Idiot. Look at this. Look at this fucking spring. That goes there. What'd I tell you? Don't trust anybody. So anyway, these 2 3/8 gotta go, and we're gonna remove that hose clamp. Oh my God. What's wrong with people? Now, I'm a nice guy. I really, really am. And I understand when you buy things, it's as is. Some people don't do that. Nobody understands when you buy a used item, it's as is. People think there's some sort of warranty. And I told you, I'll sound like a broken record because that was really an eye-opening experience. I stopped selling out of my house because I sold a lawnmower to a guy 4 months later. He had a nose start with it. He got really nasty with me. And I didn't tell him I was not going to fix it. I just told him, let me get the new carburetor. That, listen, I'm busy. So, I'm not a shop. I can't have your machine here. Because also in the past I used to have people do that. And they question, did you work on it? Did you look at it? No. Because they think if it's here, I'm going to look at it. So I told him 2 to 3 weeks. And he really wasn't happy about that. He got real nasty, threatened me. He actually threatened to put the lawnmower through my front door if he remembered where I lived. So, even after that, I still remained cordial, professional. So the 2-3 weeks came, and I actually had a spot. And he says, oh no, he brought it to a mechanic, and it got it, and it needed a tune-up. He says, didn't you tune up the machine? I said, yeah. So then he started calling me a liar. He says, well, tell me what a tune-up is. Spark plug, oil change, air filter, blade sharpened, and a carb clean. Keyword, carb clean. Man, did I lose my SHIT on him when he said that. And long story short, that's the end of that. And that's the end of me selling out of the house. And this guy had the nerve to sell this out of the house. This thing is beyond TLC, right? If nobody knew what they were doing, they'd be screwed. I mean, if they didn't know what they were doing, I wouldn't say they would be screwed, but you know, you're going to pay money for a lawnmower, right? You're going to bring it to a repair shop. They're going to upsell you on a tune-up even though it doesn't need much because you don't know the history on it. And they're going to bang you for the repair. Lawnmower shops local to me get over $100 an hour. So that kind of chases away, you know, the homeowner stuff like this, which is fine. Because it welcomes me. See that? So I hooked it up. Now we have a nice spring. So now the auto choke is working. That's on there. We'll slide this here. Now I was really tempted to, because I started a video log on this, show him that he's a POS. So I'm still thinking about it. Put some gas in there and clamp off that line. Alright, so what I did is I have this here mimicking the cable. So we're going to be good to go, we hope. So let's see if it starts and runs with the cleaned carburetor. Gotta be better, real quicker. We'll just hold this in place. Where'd that spring go? Oh, it's right here. The spring came out. Let's try this again. Come on. Yeah, oh. Alrighty. So that's a wrap. This thing has a little bit of a miss, as you can see, but when I show you guys the video, right, you guys seen that this thing had gas pouring out of the crankcase vent, and I'm going to be very honest with you. I thought that this thing was going to smoke like a mother because of all the gas in the crankcase per se, but I guess it just evaporated, you know, overnight, and I'm surprised because who knows how long the gas was sitting in there. That didn't wash out the cylinder, right? Gas can completely wipe out the cylinder. Now, when I talk to, I guess you could say, people who do this professionally, right, that work at a repair shop or own a repair shop, they hate Chinese copycat carburetors. Let me just see if it doesn't start. I don't want it to start. How about that? Perfect. That's exactly, I didn't want it to start. So anyway, back to my rant on Chinese carburetors. Professionals don't like them because they say, keyword, say, that the Chinese carburetors, especially on 2-cycle, have a tendency to overfuel and wash out, wipe out the cylinder, and the machine loses compression. So that's that. I, on the other hand, have never had that issue. I really haven't. But then again, I haven't had any 2-cycle equipment long term to even back up my statement. So if anybody would like to comment and share their experience. Wow. This doesn't wipe this out? I think so. Let's take this out real quick. I'm gonna bring you over here. I smell gas. No! Carburetor's leaking. Alright, so much for the clean one. Now you gotta take that out and you gotta put brand new one on, because I'm not spending a lot of time on an $8 carburetor, and I think you don't blame me either. So now let me go put this carburetor on there. Freaking junk. So anyway, thank God these aren't the end of the world to change out. The point being is that now I'm just doing the job twice. So you guys are next, Jason, well, why did you even put this in your ultrasonic cleaner in the first place? One, I don't want to be called like a parts changer per se, because I do take pride that I'm mechanically inclined, right? But then on the other hand, right, this brand new carburetor that I'm about to put on is $8. $8. So I'm going to put it to you this way, right? If you buy a machine and something like $8 is going to make or break that flip, then you're not buying machines at the right price. And then also, don't forget, time is money. So if we were in the summer, in the middle of the spring sprint, I could have had this thing washed, dried, and for sale already. Probably with somebody on their way to come buy it by now. Because that's how crazy it is. I kid you not. Even Henry from Mowers and Blowers could back up that statement. It is insane. Insane. The first 2 weeks of spring. And that's why I call it the spring sprint. I can sell anywhere from 25 to 31 mowers in less than 2 weeks if I have them. The most I ever sold was 25 because I ran out. I could have sold more. But then it gets really competitive because I'm not the only person buying and selling them. So as soon as there's a good deal, or who's giving away a machine because it doesn't run, it's gone. So now is the time for me to buy lawnmowers. Or acquire. How about this? Acquire. Because you never know what you're going to find. See? New carburetor. And it didn't even come with the gasket. But we don't need the gasket really anyway. Because it's automatic choke. Alright. Let's try putting this back in. For some reason, this won't line up. This won't play nice. Wow, that's freaking hot. See, now it's getting even hard for me to try and line up. Okay, we got it. Got it to bite. Now the other crazy part is also, is that now, I don't have my pressure washer out, so I can't even wash it. So that means I have to schlep this to work to pressure wash it and get it looking semi-decent. Before putting it away for storage. Because believe it or not, this is a really nice lawnmower. Even though I can't pronounce his name, but Prince something thought that the lawnmower looked rusty. Obviously, that's not true. So I'm just putting this back on here. I'm gonna have to order a cable for these, and I really should keep cables in stock, but I don't. Maybe that could be like my 2020 a little bit more organized parts, and that's my fault. My wife says she could. And the cover. Oh, look at this bag here. Get this bag proper. Very simple oversight, a lot of people do. So you don't get clippings in your face. So I'm putting that right over. See, now look, even the bag doesn't even look so droopy. Oh my god, this thing has a brand new blade on it. Check this out. Alright, maybe it's not so bad. It's got a brand new blade. Okay. Killer deal. Look at this. Brand new blade. This guy really did spend some money on this thing. He wasn't lying. Dude, this thing isn't even used. Alright, now I'm happy. Wow. Alright. Good stuff. I'm going to try and get 150 for this lawnmower. Alright guys, if you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, and guess what? I'll see you guys on our next episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Later.